Evening, everyone. How you doing? It's Mag. Yes, I'm back. I was off for 10 minutes and I'm back. I've got a cup of tea and we're now doing TNGC. Well, what a massive failure that opening night live of Gamescom was. Thanks, Uncle Jeff, for making me sit through that 2 hours of mediocrity. Thank you. See you again in December. Welcome to Tuesday Night Gaming Chat, where we talk about the latest gaming news and reviews from the last 7 days or so. And as always, welcome to everyone who has been sitting in the chat. I want to say, Chaotic, thank you so much for that raid. I know you literally raided us as we ended the broadcast, but thank you for being here. And thank you if you've stuck around. Thank you so much, because it was the only way we could do it, jumping from one bit of software to the other. So there we go. Thank you so much. Oh, no, we really enjoyed it. It was all right. I think there was about 4 or 5 songs. What the fuck was this? The MTV Awards. 4 or 5 games that I thought were all right. And that was it. But there you go. But thank you, Celtic. Thank you so much. Hannah, welcome back in. My internet's been fluctuating for the last few minutes. I'd like to close for Twitch for a bit. That's fine. You can also watch us on YouTube, because we are broadcasting on YouTube. It was majorly wank. I agree. Chloe, yo. The Metro one. I did like the Metro game. I'm looking forward to that. Flame says, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Hey, everyone. There you go. Brian as well. From the UK Gaming Network. Good evening. I just wasted 2 hours on my life. Hope you're not going to waste another 2 hours by watching me. Moving steadily on. Obviously, I can't do this show by myself, and I'm sure he's got some things to say about opening night live. Please welcome the co-host that knows the most, the one and only Mr. David Jones.
Good evening, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you, mate?
I'm all right. I survived the 2.5 hours of Gamescom, and it's your pre-show.
Yeah,
it was okay. Yeah, as you say, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it was like completely meh. There's plenty of stuff there I like the look of, but a lot of it was stuff that we're already aware of. Like we know about Metro, we know about Silent Hill, and was it the Plague Tale game, Final Fantasy?
Which is out Thursday.
There was nothing new that grabbed me that I can recall, and a lot of the stuff that was in like the pre-show was a bit. That was pretty meh. I didn't think there was much in the pre-show at all. That was
you're not excited for Train Simulator 7 or whatever the fuck it was called?
No, not even remotely.
There you go. This is true. Stuff we did know about from Summer Games. I mean, this is the thing, and we always say this. Summer Games Fest is a big deal. So you get lots of things that are announced, right, that you're not expecting. Same with the Game Awards, because let's face it, there's hardly any awards at the Game Awards. It's all about the trailers. But with this one, it's kind of just saying, hey, this is what you could play if you were here at Gamescom. So it's basically just massive advert to give you FOMO. really, is what they're doing. But yeah, so there you go. But tomorrow we got the Future Game Show. We are covering that from 6 o'clock tomorrow. We're doing Future Game Show, followed by the Future Game Show live at Gamescom, which will clearly be pre-recorded because it always is. So I don't know why they call it live. And then we are covering the Retro Game Show, which went live on YouTube last night. And one of our previous guests has, who had the game Astro Burn, is co-presenting it with, if you remember back in the days of Inside Xbox, when it was Andy from Outside Xbox and Dan Mayer. It's Dan Mayer that's presenting it with him. And it was recorded at Loading Bar that I was at a couple of weeks ago, doing all that stuff with Devolver. So that's going to be cool. We're going to be showing that tomorrow night. Thursday will be Awesome Indies. And then Sunday, we're going to do a recap at 6 o'clock. But that's enough of that. We're gonna head straight in because I know we're starting later than we wanted to. We are going to welcome our guest. His first time on the show. And I know he's going to be a great guest. I've been wanting to get him on the show for absolutely bloody ages. I love this guy to bits. He has got the most dapper moustache of any man in any stream you will ever see. And it's even more outstanding in real life. I have a good laugh with him as well when we work together at TwitchCon. Please welcome a Twitch partner and one of the members of the Cardiff meetup scene. Please give it up for Carlton.
Hello. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Thank you so much for the beautiful introduction there, Mags.
You're welcome.
Oh, my ego is like, it's way up here right now.
Oh, mate, it's so good to see you. I'm going to say this now. I missed you so much at times.
Oh, no, don't do this to me, bro. Honestly, I was so gutted I wasn't at Timeless. I've let you down. I've let the team down. I've let myself down. I need to make it up to you at some point.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Look at this. What a beautiful Tash. Beautiful voice. Your mic is amazing. He's got a quality mic.
Thank you.
It's not like the cheap shit I use. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, nice. You to turn up tonight. Very funny.
Oh, you bastard. Right. I'm allowed to F and Jeff on this stream, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
It's not PG. Good. Fuck you, Jesse.
It's funny. I say that quite a lot. So, yeah. But no, dude, you were missed. And I appreciate that you reached out to us and said, look, this is the reason why we can't be here. So thank you. Because I'm going to say this now. There was quite a few creators who didn't even fucking bother messaging me. So next year, you ain't getting a fucking press pass.
Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The first person I was like, all right, I need to message Mags just to let him know what I can't make it, why I can't make it. I didn't want it to just be a case of I've gone and like shafted you, let you down. It was more of a, look, I need to let you know I'm throwing my toys out of the pram here. It's not your fault.
Jesse said, I didn't know Carlton knew the show catchphrase. So, how you been, man? What you been up to? Because you are a busy man as well.
I'm doing good, thank you. I've actually been learning a whole new skill. Getting myself a new job. I got made redundant at the start of the year, so since then I've been looking at what I can do. My old man basically turned around to me and said, well, I'm looking at retiring. I'm doing, because he does coffee technician work, doing service and repairs on the machines. Yeah. And it was a bit of a, tell you what, let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. And I've been at it for a couple of months now, and I'm loving it.
Is it? Is it good?
Absolutely loving it.
What does it involve then? Because I'm quite intrigued by that then.
So initially, it's basically maintenance and servicing of an espresso machine you'd have in a commercial premises, so like a coffee shop itself.
Yeah.
Just making sure that it's all working properly, repairing anything that's gone down if there's any leaks, etc. Replacing all of the seals, but then also making sure that it's pouring the best quality coffee that it can.
Nice.
Because I also provide barista training, so this is something I've done for absolutely years.
Oh, sweet.
Back in like 2014, I was a barista champion in the UK. I went into one of the championships. It was through Starbucks, and I became second in Europe. I lost to someone in Amsterdam.
Damn.
And it's been a passion of mine in the background then ever since. To just do the teaching side of it.
That's amazing. I'm learning. Seriously, I never knew this about you.
There's there's a lot of like things about me that people don't know, which I'm always happy to divulge in. It's just I'm not the one to just sit there usually and just go like, well, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this.
Yeah.
Because half the time people won't believe the amount of crap I've got up to. I can't believe I just watched that Gamescom.
I know, yeah. I mean, sorry about that. But Carlton, bless him, was watching it through me. I mean, he could have watched it on another platform. But, you know, either way, it was going to be shit whichever way you watched it. So.
Absolutely. The way I looked at that just then is if that's the foreplay for tomorrow's stream, then I'd be rolling over and saying I've got a headache.
Rob News says, what's the best coffee then?
The best coffee? It's a tough one. It's subjective. Personally, I am one of those coffee snobs who's a bit of an artisan. The pinky goes up when I'm grabbing my cup of coffee and I'm having a sip. But I would always go for something like a flat white or a double espresso.
Sweet. See, I can't drink coffee. It makes me really fucking ill. So
yeah,
I can't. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like I very bizarre story. I can't. If I have coffee, I get really bad headaches. But it's obviously not caffeine because I can drink tea and I can drink like Red Bull and other stuff. I can eat coffee as an ingredient, like coffee cake and stuff. But weirdly, I did do this show years ago where there was like this specialist coffee company that were in the corner, and they said, "Oh, I heard that you can't drink coffee," and blah blah. I said, "Yeah," and I went, "Well, try this because this will sort you out. Like you'll be able to have this." I was like, "Great! I found something that'll do it." Drank it at the time, it was great. Hour and a half later, we're getting to pat down the show, and apparently I just went grey. And I'm like, "You do not look good." And I immediately went to the toilet, and it was the worst. No! Never figured it out. Never figured it out.
Key. Look, it's a superpower at the same time, right?
Yeah.
If you're ever in a situation you want to get out of,
yeah, just drink coffee.
Cheeky cup of coffee. Where's Max gone? He's chucking his ring up.
Dude, this is what we do next year at TwitchCon, right? If we get a bad networking session and you're just like, dude, check out, you pour me a cup of coffee, give it to me, I'm fucking gone.
It'll be a bit of a sign between us of, oh, how's the event, man? Oh, I could do with a cup of coffee, I could.
Yeah. I'll come with you. Yeah, don't come back. And then we it's miraculously recover, ready for when we get a decent one, like we were doing with like Dead by Daylight or whatever. But oh dear. Turn me up. I am quiet. Apparently, people are saying, am I quiet? Max is quiet or Carlton is loud. Carlton sounds great. Am I quiet to you guys?
I'm usually a bit of a loud one.
Quiet.
Let me see. Let me
try knocking up a smidge, see what people say.
Let me see. Oh yeah, do you know what? It has been knocked down. My mic is knocked down from. It's like it's reset. So try that. Is that better? Can you turn Mag down?
That's
Fuck
all right.
you, Jesse. There you go. See, catchphrase of the show. That's better. There you go. My mic is reset. There you go. I have it. Normally, I have it at 150 out of 200, and it was set to 100. But there you go. So told us what you're doing in real life. Also, you are doing. In talking of real life, a lot of IRL streams, in real life streams. You've been doing a lot of that. So
not to great success.
Why?
Oh, yeah. The last one I just did, I went to a favourite childhood place of mine called St. Fagans. It's a National Welsh History Museum, like an outdoor museum. And I had no end of tech issues, and it turned out to all be down to one duff cable.
No, really?
Yeah. So I've ordered multiple replacements to keep on me as spares. And I'm hoping then to go do it again Saturday, but I'll be doing the Caerphilly Cheese Festival.
Morrigan Goddess says he needs better cables, IRL.
I do. I really do.
There you go. But no, oh my. But at least I guess you're not going back for the sake of going back doing the whole thing. At least you can do other stuff as well. So
absolutely. Yeah, I'm going back for a totally different event this time then, and to see what's going on. There better be cheese. Why would you call it a cheese festival if there isn't? So
yeah, I was going to say lack of cheese would be worrying at a cheese festival. But there you go. And I was going to say also, obviously, as I mentioned, you are 1/3 of the team that runs Cardiff meetups, and you've got your 2nd anniversary coming up in September, which is amazing. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what you got lined up? And hopefully one of the mods can drop the link. It is in the mod chat. So if you haven't got your tickets are a tenner, if my memory serves me correct.
Yes.
I'm hoping to go, but I have no fucking idea where I am on the planet yet. But I'm hoping to be back in time to get to you guys. So
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So tell us all about what you got lined up, if you're allowed to.
Yeah, you're right there. I'm very limited on what I can share just yet. It's going to be coming out over our posts over the next couple of weeks of what we've got going on. Couple of competitions that we're thinking of in the background, and we want to try and make this more of a birthday party environment.
Nice.
What decade we're trying to aim for? That's something you guys can probably imagine. It's definitely not going to be the Zoomers. It's going to be catered towards our old age, more reminiscent to the parties we used to go to. But yeah, we're trying to do it as like a birthday theme. And yeah, just it's going to be on the 26th of September.
Yeah, even I was like,
Saturday.
What it was.
But yeah, I can't share too much at the moment. A lot of our posts are going to be put up over the next couple of weeks, like giving little teasers and all that kind of thing of what we've got going on.
That's cool. These guys put on an absolutely fucking fantastic event at DreamHack. It was like nothing like anyone saw. It was absolutely fucking rammed. About 600 and something people in there, I think.
Thereabouts. We hit capacity and had a little few more in. It got to a point. There was a few people coming in going, "Oh, I did get a ticket, but I didn't get the email." And I was going through the list, and it was like, "Your name's not on you, mate. Did you actually get the ticket?" Just to be honest,
I'm not
I'll let you in.
We had two game devs with us, and I didn't even lie to Elijah. I just went, "There are two game devs that are here. We've been with them all week. Can we just fucking get them in?" And he was like, "God, fuck it, yeah." Everyone else is going.
Exactly.
They greatly appreciated it. So, but yeah, it was good. Hey, and look, if it makes Amaran look bad.
Oh, I felt so good. Oh, honestly, I was J-posing the entire weekend. The feeling of I beat an Amaran party, which Xbox put money towards.
Which was absolute dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to an event which is nowhere near fucking the event that you're at, and then get there and find that there's only 4 other people, and because it's so bad, they basically let the general public in, who turn out to be the local drug dealers, then that's your kind of party.
That was my favorite thing on the last day, the final day of DreamHack, when we were going around and people were literally like, they knew who we were, so they came up to us and they were doing do you want to buy some drugs? Just because they were like, yeah, that's what the Amaran party was like.
Yeah. There was a lot of disappointed people. I know someone spent 40 quid on a taxi to go from your party to that, and then text me and went, "I'm on my way back 15 minutes later."
Dire.
Like, god damn. But I will say, I did hear that the Amaran party at TwitchCon was very good, so I'm not going to completely knock them. Apparently that was very good. I did get invited. Did I go? Did I fuck? I was having too much fun. Actually, you were at the same one I was at. We were at the
was that the Gothic one?
The Gothic, yeah.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Fantastic. So yeah, that was good. What did you go to anything else? That was the best one of the weekend, I reckon.
Yeah, agreed.
There you go. If you are not following Carlton, and why the fuck not, there is his Twitch channel. Go check it out. And there is the link for meetups. As they say, the guys are going to be announcing stuff for the event on the 26th. I think I got that right. Of September. And you can get your tickets. They are just £10 at the Tram Shed.
No, we're not at the Tram Shed this time. So Tram Shed is where we'll go when we're doing like a big event. Yeah. Pricing permitted. It's an expensive venue. We're at Steinbeck and Shaw, which is where we held our Christmas one. So it's not going to be like big one with stages or that kind of thing. Yeah. This one is very mixer friendly. Trying to make sure everybody like gets to meet each other, also play board games and that kind of thing.
Sweet. That's cool. So I will click on the link. It's got all the details. Don't listen to what I say. I fucked it up, but there you go. Carlton reminds me of a better looking Welsh Jack Black, now following.
Oh, thank you.
Timeless did have a distinct lack of drug dealers. That's because they were all still in Digbeth in Birmingham. So
no, I couldn't turn up. What are you on about?
Yeah. He had them booked in properly, but there you go. Big Jesse says, old Trots was peddling old dads in a blue carrier bag. Oh, old dads, old DVDs. That was the closest.
Old DVDs.
There you go. I was like, old dads? What'd you do? Just pull old men out of a carrier bag? What the fuck? Yeah, there you go. We have a different class of dealers in Liverpool. That's right. We were giving away free Monster. We'll get you hooked on that shit instead.
Yeah.
But there you go. Anyway, so shall we crack on with the show? Because we're well fucking behind. So I think Dave will agree with me. We'll probably dump those 2 fucking games that we don't give a shit about. And I'll just stick them in the Discord. I think you know which ones I'm on about, the Japanese ones.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that in the chat, actually. Fuck those.
Yeah, fuck those. Yeah. So ignore what we're going to say, but this is what we're going to do, folks. Folks, this is our 279th show. Tonight we are going to discuss The Sinking City 2, the brand new DLC for Stalker 2, Cost of Hope, and Mortal Shell 2, plus with 3 other games, because I've just decided to axe another 2, because I don't give a fuck about them. We're also going to talk about latest gaming news, especially things to do with GTA 6 and the fact that important information got leaked, but how they're going to deal with it, because that got released literally yesterday. All that and the Xbox retail charts. So we're going to hit the show running, and we're going to start with this first game, which I remember being shown, and if Chaotic is still here, this was shown on the most recent Horror Game Awards showcase. This came out last Monday on PC, and this is called Feed It, Games from a Chair. Let's have a look at the trailer for this. There you go. Start with a nice little bit of horror. As I said, this came out last Monday on PC, and it's currently £4.26, normally £5.29. So that's an absolute bargain. Dave, tell us a little bit more about this, because Rock News wants to know: can we kill the pig monster?
I think in this game, I don't think you can fight for what I've read. I think you've got a choice. You know, do you collect the food and feed it to the monster who's demanding, like, you know, to be constantly fed, or do you try and eat some of it yourself to keep yourself alive and try and find a way out of the strange house where you're trapped? I think it's been a bit of a maze-like house. You got to try and like learn the layout, see if you can find any opportunities to escape. It's an interesting looking horror game. I think it's going a bit more the psychological horror route. It's going for sort of a bit of a low poly art style. Gives a bit of vibes like old PS1 type games. So it looks interesting. I think the art style works for it. So yeah, I think anyone who's looking for a bit of horror, so it looks pretty decent.
I like this because it's like a game that hasn't actually got a combat mechanic. It is literally feed it or feed yourself or leg it and run away and figure out how to get out, which intrigues me on this. Carlton, you're a horror games fan. Is this something that would tickle the taste buds? This
the taste bags,
taste buds,
bags.
I mean, we can sell taste bags.
I really do have a bit of a sweet spot for the PSX style games that's being released within the horror genre. It can be done very well, or it can be done very bad. A lot of people a lot of developers lean onto the PSX style for it in terms of how much easier it makes making the game itself look. You don't have to pay too much attention to the actual atmosphere. Yeah. But then the professionals, the damn good devs out there lean into the side of, the jank carries some of the scary stuff that happens in the shadows. And I think that might be the type that they've put extra thought into. Like Dave said, it's a psychological horror. It's going to be something that's going to really it's going to be a cooker. It's not going to be one that's going to be constant jump scare left, right, and center. It's going to be something that you're going to feel a little bit safe at one point until you're not.
Yeah, you're going to be constantly on edge.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to having a go into that. And you said it's released for like £4 odd at the moment?
Yeah, £4 at the moment. And you've probably got another week or so before it goes. And it only goes up by like £1.50, I think. So
put that right in my basket.
There you go. There's another one to add to your 700 wish list games. So for those who have not seen the show, we don't review the scores. But I scour the internet, and I'm waiting for a comment from Dave Housen here where he goes, no, he just looks it up on Bing. No, I scour the internet, look at all different sites, whether it be Eurogamer, GameSpot, IGN, Gamer Ranks, Metacritic, and take an average score from the critics. You may agree with that score, you may not, but for a bit of fun, we get you to guess the score. So you've seen people in chat already putting scores in, and you can have halves and whole numbers, anything from 0 to 10. Neither my guest or Dave actually know the scores either, so they get to guess. And if the chat and Dave or Carlton guess it right, you get a shout out in the chat. That's how it works. So let's see what people are saying in the chat. Brian says, looks like a 7. Danker saying a 7.5. Kindred saying a 7.5. Rockmuse saying a 6.5. Moonchild, hello Moonchild, 7.5. Chloe says, for me personally, a 5, but for this show, 7.5. Hannah, 7.5. The price goes up after the 31st of August. You got the rest of the month, which is literally until next Monday. Matt says gruesome 7.5. Scars is saying a 7. Chaotic is saying an 8. Moonbeard is saying a 7. Flame is saying a 7. I'll start with Dave. What do you reckon this has got?
I'm going to try a safe 7.
Going for a safe 7. Phantom says, I wasn't paying attention. It's a 7. We have the rule that basically if you're even ignoring the show, you can get a 7. You've got a good chance of getting it right. Carlton, what do you reckon?
There are so many. I feel like there's such good guesses there because I'm hovering around the 7.5. So I think I'll have to stick to my guns and go for an IGN 1, which will be a 7.5.
Right, okay, yeah. So this game is dog shit. 7.5.
Realistic 7.5.
If it's not an 8 or above, it don't mean there you go. So, folks, this is Feed It Games from a Chair, which came out last Monday on PC, and it's only about £4. If there are no more guesses in the chat, I can tell you that this got, on average, 7.5. So well done, Carlton. You get yes. Also, if you missed the shout-outs, Carlton's information is pinned to the top of the chat right now, so you can click the link, go give him a follow if you're not following, and get yourself booked on for the Cardiff meet up near the end of September. Let's see who else got it right. We're going to give shout-outs for all of you. Carlton's mic sound so nice. I want one.
You don't want one. They're too expensive. It's a waste of money.
Yeah. Does sound good though, mate. I'm not going to lie. Well done to Matt. You got it right. Hannah, you got it right. Chloe, you got it right. Moonchild, you got it right. Kindred and Danker. I think that's everybody who got it right there. Congratulations. If you are 1 for 1, there is Carlton links in the chat. Thank you, iQual. And while we're doing that, let's move on swiftly to our next game, which was a game I tried out last night. Back in 2019, a game came out which was more of a detective kind of style game, more in the sort of the Sherlock Holmes, set in the world of Cthulhu. Didn't do particularly well. Then got remastered 2 years later. Nobody kind of knew why. Pretty much just for next gen, really. Again, didn't do too well, but somehow it managed to get a sequel. And when it came back as a sequel, it came back as an action game. That got me intrigued, and we played this last night. This came out on Tuesday the 18th, so just last week, on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. And this is The Sinking City 2. Let's have a look at the trailer for this.
We don't have a choice. You and me, we've seen a lot of things, done a lot of things, but this is something else.
Please don't touch that.
I don't know if I'm doing any of this right, Faye, but I'm trying. you, Faye. More than anything. When I'm done in there, proof of that kiss.
There you go. I'm going to reserve my thoughts on this because obviously I played it last night, so I'll wait until everyone else has said. But Dave, tell us more about this because they have shifted direction with this sequel, haven't they?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the first one had a bit more of like detective stuff to it, whereas they kind of jettisoned that, in the sequel. It's still got some puzzles, but it's a bit more like I think it's been sort of a bit similar to like the recent Resident Evil remake, especially like Resident Evil 2. It's more of an action horror, but it's still got some puzzles in there, just a bit of light puzzle solving. So they've gone for that style, which from what I've seen, I like some videos that I watched. I thought it looked pretty good. Graphics looked nice in it. Combat looked pretty decent. I think storyline in this one, whilst this is like obviously sequel to the first, the story doesn't really follow the first one, so it is kind of standalone. Doesn't matter if you missed the first one, you can just pick this up and go with it. Your characters come to, I think, the city of Arkham in the 1920s, which has become flooded, and there's various Lovecraftian horrors, lurking under all the waters and stuff that are going to be attacking you while you're trying to search for your girlfriend who's somehow gone missing in the city. So you got
she's in a coma.
Save her in a coma.
Yeah.
So, but you're kind of I think a ritual has gone wrong, hasn't it? And is it her spirit is kind of trapped there?
Yes.
You got
to find her.
Free her spirit, get it back to her body, get her out of the coma. So that's what you're trying to do. I think it looks perfectly serviceable for like a action horror game. So maybe I'll have a look at it at some point when there's a big lull in games. There's far too many out at the minute. There
is. I can tell you that this is currently £41.35 on Steam, $46.74 on Xbox, so it's more expensive on Xbox, and $39.99 PlayStation, so it's cheapest on PlayStation. So there you go. Thank you, Kindred. Your thoughts on this one, Carlton? Did you ever play the first one?
I never played the first one. I've seen the trailer for this a couple of times now. So, not the trailer, the poster for this a couple of times. And I've thought, looks all right. I've never seen the trailer. I liked what I just saw. I enjoyed the Resident Evil aspect, the 20s kind of feel to it. It's got that eldritch horror kind of look to some of the monsters that's going on, which anything Lovecraft me. So I'm a little bit sold, if I'm honest, and I'm shocked to see PlayStation's the cheapest one out of them all. Usually that's not the case, but I might be looking to pick this one up for myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially where Dave said I could just pick this up without playing the first one, which is
you don't
perfect.
You're still the character from the first game, but everything's just not connected, which is good in that respect. But yeah, I played this. It leans massively into Resident Evil, but for all the right reasons. And what I played, I really enjoyed of it. And I it's funny because when it started out, I was like, this is what that Alone in the Dark reboot from 2 years ago was trying to go for. But that kind of didn't quite hit. I enjoyed that, but it was not quite great. And I was like, this is kind of what that should have been. That I think if the Alone in the Dark had been a bit more like this, that would have succeeded. So what I played, I really liked it, and it's still got some elements, and you have to do a bit of research, and there's some investigations and stuff. So it's not just going around shooting everything, but it's perfectly creepy. It's some of the graphics look amazing, some don't. I think the character models don't look great, but everything else looks really, really good in it. And some of the puzzles did briefly stump me because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to research this, and it was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go find that to get that, and it was like, oh no, okay, now we work that out. So I kind of like games like that. So yeah, first impressions, really, really good. So there you go. Let's see what people are saying. Cthulhu just wants to give you a big hug. He's just misunderstood, like the Nigerian prince who wants to give us money, but we keep resisting. I mean, that's true. Yeah. Is it not currently in the 1920s? Not right now. No. Okay, well, let's see. Also Grim, because I know Chloe doesn't like horror games. Chloe had to walk out of this one. Bless her. She was like, oh, yeah, I don't like this. So 4 for me, but the rating will probably be at 8.5. Brian said it was remastered because the developer got the rights back off the publisher. And it was the only way they could earn the money from the sales. That's why it came out 2 years later. Thank you, Brian. I never knew that. Check that out. Moonbeard, 7.5. JL, good evening, JL. Good to see you. 8. Kindred, 8. Rock News, 8.5. Brian, 8. Danka, 8. Harper Luna, welcome on in. 8.5. Moonchild, 8.5. Looks really good. Hannah, 8. Scar says, let's go 8. Flame, 8. Gilfly, 8. Solid 7.5, says Matt. Carlton, I'll start with you this time. What do you reckon?
For me, if we're going 8.5, it's got to be phenomenal. The trailer itself did look gripping. It did look like something that I'm interested in. The graphics, the fidelity of it, the actual lighting of the scenes, that looked good. The gameplay looked pretty good from the trailer they showed there. I'm going to go with an 8.
Okay, going with an 8.
Yeah.
Dave, what say you?
I was thinking an 8 as well.
Going for an 8 as well. Okay, folks. Well, this is The Sinking City 2, which came out last Tuesday on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. And even though they're claiming that you should be not playing any PlayStation games because of a blackout, because let's face it, that's going to do fuck all for physical releases, it's cheaper on PlayStation. Let's go and fucking play it on PlayStation. I did last night. Doing my bit for the boycott. There you go. Thing is, that's what they sent it me on, so it's not like I couldn't. Oh, I'm not going to play it. Look like a right twat.
That's right. You had it for free. It don't count.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. But there you go. If there's no more scores in the chat, I can tell you that this got 8 out of 10 on average. I think pretty much there was the odd review that gave it like an 8.5, but the majority of places, I think IGN, Eurogamer, GameSpot all give it 8. I think GamerRanks gave it an 8, so there was only a few. I think it's got an 8.5 on Metacritic, I think, but generally 8 out of 10, which is great. So seriously, go check this out. I really, really like this. I want to finish playing this. So yeah, definitely that's what I call a comeback story, because I think the first game was kind of a 6 out of 10 kind of thing. You know, it was so. So yeah, great to see. My PS5 has been having a blackout for about a month now. He's just not playing it right. So it is. Oh, so if you round it up, it is about an 8 out of 10 on Metacritic then. Okay, I thought it was higher. So there you go. It must have been somewhere else I saw it got an 8.5. But there you go. Well done. Again, we give Carlton a shout out. All his links are in the chat. Please do go give him a follow if you're not already following. And go get your tickets for the Cardiff meetup at the end of September. Dave will come back to you in a minute. Gilfly, congratulations, you got it right. Flame, you got it right. Scars, you got it right. Hannah, you got it right. Danka, you got it right. Brian, Kindred, JL, and that's everybody. Some of you are 2 for 2 so far tonight, including our guest right here. So this is going good. Now, for those who don't know, Dave is not a streamer. Therefore, we can't give him a standard shout out. So we have to do it in a different way. If you want to show your support to Dave, do !Dave in chat. But Dave, how would you like your first shout out of the evening?
Let's see if we can get your knees cracking.
Bastard. Right, okay.
Thank you.
Right, here we go. Oh, bollocks, they didn't. Hang on, go back up again.
Good.
Right, okay. This has been happening quite a lot. I must be getting more...
You on the Cod Liver Oil capsules? You want to stop?
Yeah, maybe I need to stop. I'm not on them, but I was thinking maybe I could get sponsored by 7 Seas. Here we go. Right. Oh, that didn't fucking work, but I just did rip my shorts.
Well, that's something at least.
I fucking kid you not. I just ripped the front of my shorts.
Oh, no.
So there you go. So that happened. Fucking out. I've got to do that. Right, okay. 3, 2, 1. Dave! There you go. There's a shout out. Fucking rip my shorts. Seriously. Can you see? Can you even see that? Look. Fucking big fucking hole.
Well, let's see.
There you go. Well, my knees didn't rip, but at least my shorts did. So there you go. I just this is quality content. There you go. But they're going in the bin after. At least it wasn't my crotch. Thank you. That's enough leg to get you demonetized. Thank you, under console bot. I mean, anything would help. So I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm trying to go the other way. But there you go. R.I.P. Mag Shorts. Mag is about to show us a score of 8.5. Oh, there you go. Congratulations to everyone. Oh, fucking hell. Everyone got that right. Let's go on to our first news story. Talking of blanking PlayStation and progress, something happened last week, which was a bit shitty because there was a live stream to basically go more in depth for the upcoming game, Phantom Blade Zero. So you would think that when it's being broadcast on Twitch and YouTube, people are pretty hyped for this game, see it more in depth, see what's coming up. And especially because S Games has nothing to do with Sony. Okay, so the people that are making it have nothing to do with Sony. But no, these people that want to do the boycott have not really thought it through. And I said last night, if they really want to thought it through, you should do it the fucking week that Wolverine comes out. That would make sense. But no, you want to fucking play it. So do it in a week where there's no PlayStation games coming out. They basically got flooded with comments on the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat saying, no disc, no buy. I'm going to say this out. I think this is a bit shitty to happen because what has S Games done? Of course, they're not the ones that have stated they're not doing physical releases. That's Sony. So why target it? This is like the equivalent of Just Oil fucking gaming events. This is like as bad as this. Like they pick gaming events to try and ruin and go, and do it in a stupid way. And then no one backs Just Oil's calls because they're a bunch of pricks.
I thought it just sounded like a really, really bad new Bob Marley song.
Yeah. No, what was it?
No disc, no buy.
No disc, no buy.
Right, if anybody starts putting that up as a song on Twitter, I'm saying I came up with that idea first.
Tell you what, TwitchCon 2027 live performance.
Let's go.
Live on the main stage as well.
DJ Clancy on the side.
Can you imagine? He'll be on his piano backing you.
We could do it as a heartfelt rendition instead of it being reggae as well. Yeah.
There you go. Carlton and the Cartlets. Oh, yeah. This makes me laugh because they say, when they all bought GTA 6 already and there's no disc with it. I just think it's a bit shit. Like, why choose Phantom Blade Zero? Like, why target that?
Well, I think it's been happening on various other things Sony have been putting out. Like any posts on social media. They've had the same comments on those since their announcement. So it'll just keep happening, or probably all the way through to 2028 or until people get bored.
It's the brick chewer way of viewing it is let's attack the games companies and not the console brand that's doing this.
Yeah.
The shareholders don't care about those games companies.
No.
The shareholders care about Sony and their profits. So it's realistically, it's Sony you need to target in these and air your frustrations with.
Yeah.
One way it did work was Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
Review bombed the hell out of it over the situation.
Yeah.
Flipped it and changed it straight away. And I'm not saying review bomb the hell out of games because that's the most stupidest thing to do because there's people in the background working their ass off for these games and doing a very good job at it. They're not the ones to blame for it going discless. It's the big boffins up in the top of Sony. So you need to put your reviews towards Sony themselves, their own products, and not their game products, the actual machines.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've said this. I said this last night. Anyone who is doing the boycott, fair play. I'm not going to knock them for doing it. Yeah. Fine, go do it. But I don't think the boycott has been very well thought out. And that's my issue with it. So
just boycotting the wrong people.
Yeah, they're targeting the wrong people again. And it's just like, there you go. Jesse says, I'm enjoying how much me not playing my PlayStation 5 is upsetting them this week.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, oh no, he's not playing his PlayStation, but he's already bought the games and we're already releasing them and they're doing the pre-orders.
Yeah. And this is the crazy thing. And the thing is, we talked about on this show literally a couple of weeks ago, Sony actually, a month after originally announcing it, put out a statement saying they are not backtracking on this. Mm-hmm. It's happening. We're giving you enough warning, and that's it. So they are not boycott or whatever. It's not going to change jack shit. Sorry to say. you know, if you're looking for me to go, oh well, let's go rally and support this. What's the fucking point? They've put their foot down. Yeah.
Kindred, right there. You're still playing for your PlayStation Plus and just not using it. That's where you hurt them.
Yeah.
That's where you hurt their bottom line. That's where the shareholders end up seeing things.
If you cancelled your subscription
and kept it cancelled.
Because look what happened with Xbox and Game Pass, and loads of people did that, and they saw a massive drop.
Yeah, so they didn't do a full reverse.
No,
they reversed enough to make a good difference.
Yeah, they ended up dropping the prices back down, not fully back to where they were, but it did something. I'm not against all digital future. I'm against not owning a game. I pay for Plus. I expect games to cycle, but if I spend £70 on a game, I would like to play it when I like without risk. I get that. I agree with that. You don't want to find out that in 3 years later you can't play it because they've decided to take it off the store. That is a bit shitty, but I think this is the way times are moving. What they should be doing is cancelling all digital pre-orders and pre-ordering the disc instead.
Even then, you're still lying in the pockets. It doesn't show up in a shareholder meeting. They won't look at it as, well, we've dropped digital and we've gained physical sales. It needs to be flat out, shit, our sales have dropped this month. What's going to happen next month?
Yeah. I think this is one of those things. Rock music's ridiculous.
I doubt there's enough discs to cover all the pre-orders if everyone moved over, so people would be forced to go back to digital anyway.
Interesting fact that we said that going back a few years ago on PS4, the market was 80% physical, 20% digital. Now that has switched, so it is now like 79% digital. But what's interesting is July was one of the worst months for physical game sales since May of 2020, because it was difficult to ship stuff out because of COVID. So we've had the worst month of game sales last month, and that just proves the point that people are just not buying physical as much as you think they are. I like to have physical. I mean, Kindred says there, Control Resonance is delayed until October. You can buy the digital version next month in September. Now I'm going to be covering that game, so it's like, I don't know if I'm getting a copy or not, but either way, I'd rather get the digital version, so I'm playing it on day release and covering it, than waiting until the middle of October when everyone's already finished it and completed it and already moved on to the next big thing in October. So it's a shame that that's happened, but it's kind of like that's forcing my hand to go, well, there you go.
There's so many ways that it's getting skewed, though. Sorry to interrupt you there. There's so many ways that the data can get skewed, because they can say, yeah, well, there's been a massive drop in physical sales. Of course, because you started selling consoles without disc trays for cheaper.
Yeah.
So your consumers bought those because it's cheaper. They need to save that money. So they're going to have to buy digital. They don't have the opportunity to buy physical anymore.
Yeah. That's the thing. It is what it is. I think I get people are upset. I am going to miss my physical games. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to get to a point that if they're going to make... This is the other thing. We've not seen what this PlayStation 6 is going to look like. When it comes out, it's probably not going to have a disc drive anyway. So what the fuck were you going to do with your physical games? Because you can't force the thing into it. Go, bloody work, and then snap the CD, are you?
I'm just picturing the old school. Do you remember the UFO ass-looking consoles you'd get in the magazines back in the 2000s? Yeah. We're like, this is what the PlayStation 2 is going to look like.
Big.
Yeah.
It's the size of a car. And it only runs at 75 megahertz.
Yep.
Oh, but there you go. See, but it's the same as CDs for music. Downloads easier, faster, more convenient. Exactly.
That's what we always lean towards, convenience, don't we, in the end? You know, you take TV and movies, you could buy them on Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray.
Yep.
Picture will be much better quality than you get on streaming, but streaming is just good enough.
Yeah.
Even if you buy a disc these days.
You probably don't notice.
Yeah. Even if you buy a disc these days, though, the game isn't on the disc. That's all that's on there as a license. You've still got to download the game because the game don't fit on the disc.
Oh, and pretty much every single game is a day one patch anyway, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, whilst you might get some that are on the disc,
it's
still not perfect because there's big patch to come down, make it better. So you are kind of a bit stuck, really, aren't you?
Yeah. If they do need to have a good sit down and find a way in both sales and allow players to own the games not licensed owned where they fuck the players up big time. Big Fuzzy Yak, good evening. And we're getting a second raid for this evening. Detective Bibbers. Thank you very much for the raid.
Bibberoni pepperoni.
There we go. Thank you, Bibbers. Big Fuzzy Yak says, oh my God, he's famous. All these celebs on this show. Hi, Yak. How you doing? We have come to say hi to Calorie. This is your new nickname.
No, it bloody isn't. They call me Calorie because I'm a big boy.
Big boy. Beautiful big boy there. There you go. We have come to say hi to Calorie. There you go. Beautiful. Damn. You thought you were safe and now it's followed you here.
Yep.
There you go, Roxanne. Thank you so much for all of you coming in on the raid. Thank you. We are, I am Mag. This is Dave. This is now apparently Gallery, also known as Carlton, apparently, also known as Big Beefy Boy.
Big Beefy Boy.
This is Tuesday Night Gaming Chat, where we're talking about all the latest gaming news and reviews for the last 7 days or so. Big Boys is a restaurant where I'm from. Good for you. I didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, check that out. I didn't know what to do with that information. Jack, you're going to have to send me a photo of that place now because it's like ingrained in my head. So there you go. Let's move on to our next game. Liam Knights, thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you, Detective Bibbers, for that raid. This is a game that came out last Tuesday on PC. This is never horror. We've had a bit of a horror theme this evening so far, but this is a horror shooter called Twisted Tower. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, I'm a little bit wrecked. If that's fair to say.
We have found the pink of the evening. Fucking hell. Dave, tell us a little bit more about this one.
Well, I'm not quite as erect for this one as Carl, but this one, as has already been mentioned in the chat by a few people, definitely gives you Bioshock vibes, especially like Bioshock Infinite, where they've gone graphics-wise with this one. This one is a first-person shooter set in a 1950s-style theme park resort, where you'll be going through various like themed sort of levels, hotel, water park, casino, that sort of stuff. And I think all the weapons are kind of like toy-inspired, like rubber band guns apparently, and bubblegum chain guns that you can see in the trailer. So it's certainly got an interesting style to it. I think ultimately you're just trying to rescue your loved one from the tower. But so it looks all right. Yeah, can't see anything particularly wrong with it. Might be good fun, and I say with a bit of a Bioshock inspiration behind it, could be quite interesting as well.
I'd not heard anything about this game, like nothing at all. In trailers, it just come out of nowhere, and I'm like, apparently the guy had been working on this for 5 years, I believe. The guy that made it, so I'm just like, holy shit! So this is one to look out for. At the moment, it's only on PC, but hopefully this will get console releases as well. Carlton, you're fully ready for this one.
Standing to attention for this one.
As you could probably tell, I'm a massive fan of Bioshock games. That spewed Bioshock at me, and ever since Bioshock Infinite, I've been hungry for more.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit the modern day level of BioShock that I would imagine we would be getting. But it has so much of that flavor there. I'm curious as to what they're going to be going with in the story of that game. That's going to be where the real crux of it is. But I really love the aesthetic they had there. The bubblegum machine gun, the kind of toy enemies that they've got, the color palette of the actual, the environment that they had going. It's calling to me, and it's something I really do want to have a whack at.
Yeah. Why play it or what? In the bathroom because you
why not do both?
Play it and up. No, let's not go there. Jenny, good evening, says it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And she's like, oh, we've got the man with the fabulous moustache.
Hello.
There you go. Jenny last year was in the other house next to you guys.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So,
I was the drunk guy next door.
Yeah. In the tent.
Yeah.
They got rid of that as well. We had a look there. That thing's gone in that house.
The tent is gone?
Yeah.
That's why they didn't give it to me. It was that house I was meant to be in.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's the thing. We looked over the wall again and we were like, because we were in the same place, and we were like, no fucking tent.
I'm glad nobody was there, right?
I don't know. We saw
kick off if I found out somebody else had it off me instead.
Fucking bastards. I don't know. It was very weird. We were all packed in the one at the end, so there you go. That reminds me of what happened to Judas for the Maker BioShock. We are still waiting for that to come out. So, Ken Levine's game. That was
and a series.
Yeah, still not heard, and it's gone very quiet.
Still hard at work on it. Maybe next year, maybe the year after.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you delivered us milk last year.
I did. Look, I wanted to do the neighborly thing, and I thought, well, I'm up and sober, I'm ready to go in the morning. You guys were there for an extra day, and I'll leave you a little milk.
It was very good of you. Very good of you. Does the collector's edition come with a box of tissues? Maybe whack and erect and not possibly right. I know, yeah. There you go. For those who just tuned in from the raids, we don't review the games, but you can guess the scores that the critics gave it. If you get it correct, we give you a shout out in the chat. Carlton is the kind of guy to explain why instant coffee is the devil's. We know from earlier. Yeah, so he's a connoisseur of fine coffee. It was very much welcomed, the milk. Thank you. And it was funny because then the next day when I left on the Friday, Jenny had left me 2 drinks on my van. So I thought that was very nice. There you go. Okay, went to make a cup of tea, came back, and Carlton is talking about milking. Yes. Hello, man. I was the woman who opened her door in pajamas, eating cereal first thing in the morning, and a fabulous moustache man was standing outside. There you go. There you go. Right. Let's see what scores we got in chat for this then. So we have gone way off on this one. Let's have a look. Big Fuzzy Yak, 8. This looks fun. Danker, 8. I forgot to say as well. Normally 12 quid, but currently £10.79 on PC. So there you go. Thank you, Kindred. Moonchild says this looks brilliant. 8.5. Brian says let's go with an 8. Kindred 8. Chloe 8. Harper 8. Hannah 8. Phantom 8. Dead Toxic 7. Legendary AL 8. There seems to be a recurring filmer. Big Fuzzy Panda saying a 7 as well. Rock Muse saying 7.5. Matt says it's a rock hard 8. Liam 8. 7.5 says under console pod. Flame 7.5. Scars 9. You are aware that Carlton is more than just a mustache. We are now. Jenny 7.5. Dave, start with you. What do you reckon to this one?
I'm going to try 7.5.
7.5. Okay, Carlton.
That's a difficult one. 8 is saying it's got an incredible, a really good story carrying it. I didn't see any story aspects apart from the cage scene in that trailer. I feel like Dave's 7.5 is actually like a really... I'm between 7 and 7.5.
Okay.
But I like the aesthetic, so I'm going to go 7.5.
Okay, go for 7.5. iCross says, keeping with the theme, Master B, 8. Folks, if you haven't put your score in, now's the time to do it. This is Twisted Tower, which came out last Tuesday on PC. And if there are no more guesses in the chat, I can tell you that this got 8 out of 10.
Nice.
It got really good write-ups.
I've definitely got to play it then.
Yeah, I've definitely got to play this. This is one of the few games this year I've never heard about. So
I'm not mad. I'm not mad to lose to that.
Right.
Like I said, 8 means it's got a good story, so it's something I've got to try.
definitely. Kindred is now free for free. Have we got anyone else who is free for free? Good going, Kindred. 2 in a row, says JL. Nice. Chloe is 2 for free. Let's have a look at this. So, congratulations to the following people. Liam, you got it right. You get a shout out. Matt, you get a shout out. Scrolling up. Legendary JL, you get a shout out, dudes. Phantom, you get it. Hannah, Harper, Chloe, Kindred, Brian for the UK Gaming Network, Danker, Big Fuzzy. Yeah, you all get shout outs for your channels. Go follow these lovely people because they're taking the time to watch this really random, crazy show that we do every week. So send them back a bit of love. We would appreciate if you go follow them as well. Thank you so much. Moving swiftly on to another game. A game that divided people. I know Dave in 2024 liked this game a lot. I thought it was a massive letdown. However, it did end up in our top 15 games of 2024. This is the first DLC for this. This came out last Thursday on Xbox, PC, and PS5. And this is Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, with the Cost of Hope DLC. Let's have a look at this.
Hey people, we got ourselves a guest here. Stalker, people. People, Stalker. Let's play. It's not all rainbows and roses here. Loads of mutants around. Then the signal's down.
We wanted to bring the world freedom.
We will return as victors.
Being able to return is victory enough.
What were the two of you chatting about over tea after the arena, huh? Coming up with a plan? Did you really think I wouldn't know?
If you don't do something, the mercenaries might attack our people, our freedom.
No. It's real.
Afka wanted to make use of the zone's miracles.
Here we go again. Fucking hell.
What have you done?
I thought we would stick together until the end. That we would stop the war.
And let me remind you that we are still in the middle of a war with duty.
Please, please!
Finish the mission.
Move! Hostile left!
There you go, the first major DLC for Stalker 2. Dave, as you very much like this game, I can let you just go for it and tell us all about this DLC.
Yeah, so this is launching alongside update 2.0 for the base game. So that's adding in lots of fixes and updates for the main game, whereas this DLC is adding in a whole batch of new missions into the main game. So you'll be I think choosing between 2 different factions as you go through these new missions, and they've both got different ideologies about what should happen with the zone, and these missions will send you off to a couple of new regions that are opening up. So I think you've got the Iron Forest and the Chernobyl nuclear power plant that are now going to be available on the map for you to go and explore. So I'm sure those are probably going to be some good atmospheric places to go, especially the power plant. That's going to be pretty cool to go and explore that. So I'm looking forward to playing this. Haven't brought it yet. Still playing loads of other stuff, so I'm going to probably get to it in a couple of weeks' time. Hopefully, I'll finish some of the things off. But I really like the look of it. Graphically looks really good. They have improved the graphics in this and in the 2.0 release. I think they did an engine update for Unreal Engine 5, so the game itself looks better. It should play a little bit better. Whether it will swing you if you didn't really like it in the first place, probably not. If we've been honest, because it's still at its heart the same game. So if you didn't like it at launch, I don't really think it'd swing you. But if you're one of those people like me who really likes it, this is just more of a great game to carry on playing.
It's really sad because I was really excited for this game. It just didn't grab me, and I don't know why. And I still
sometimes it happens, don't it?
It just happens. I don't know why, but so I wouldn't bother with this personally. But hey, what the fuck do I know? Carlton, have you tried Stalker 2 or the previous Stalker games?
I have never played Stalker 2. It's never really appealed to me. The trailers that I've seen in the past have been very sneaky, bushy, that kind of sense of things.
Yeah.
I'm very much, I do like a more of an adventure story-rich kind of game. That felt like an adventure story-rich game just then.
Yeah.
That felt so much nicer. I just want to point out, though, I'm not the only one that at the start of that trailer, it sounded like Family Guy, with a guy being all like, "Hey, Peter."
Yeah.
As soon as I heard it, huh?
Yeah.
But the game itself, I felt that trailer that sold it to me. It looked beautiful. It looked like Dave said with the new engine. Yeah. They've definitely put effort into trying to change things up, getting those sun rays in on some of those shots as well. That sunflower scene just then,
that looked good.
Gorgeous. So yeah, I'd be more than down to have a go at that.
Okay. See, this is probably one of those games that I will watch someone else play this and enjoy, because I did watch other people play it and they seem to enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it when I played it, but there you go. This DLC, now this is interesting. 25 quid on Steam, 35 quid on Xbox, and then 25 quid on PlayStation.
What is going on with Xbox's prices lately? They used to be the cheaper one.
I know, and what's mentally, Stalker 2 was free on Game Pass as well. So why is the DLC more expensive?
You say that. That Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Yeah.
That's on Game Pass, but I keep having to pay for DLC for the missus all the time, and it's really expensive.
Yeah. Sorry, it's $245.99. I don't think that's right. That's a bloody expensive DLC. Yeah. They may have had a rocky launch, but they managed to pull it back with the updates. They did. I mistyped. $24.99. Oh, so is it $24.99 on everything, Kindred? Just to clarify. Because if it is, that's fair, because it's the same price across the board. Just saying. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's cool then. That's fine then. So, that's fine. 25 quid across the board. You know what you're getting. That's cool. Tarkov level costly. DLV is worth it, though. There we go. So let's see what people are saying scores-wise. We've got quite a lot of scores in the chat for this one. Big Fuzzy Yak saying a 7. Danka 8.5. Kindred 8.5. Liam 8. Jenny 9. Hiding, it'll get an 8.5. Moonchild 7.5. Under Console Pod 8. Brian 8.5. Harper 7. Hannah 8.5. JL 7. Flame 7. Scars 7. Rockmuse 7.5. Carlton, I'll start with you. Chat, get your scores in if you haven't.
Now, I've been harping on this around about graphic fidelity, the story that it sells in that trailer, that hit all those marks. I was gonna say I'm between 8.5 and 9. 9 is incredible. 9 pretty. I'd say 9 is non-DLC.
Yeah.
If that's the first game, 9 all the way. It's DLC, so I'll knock 0.5 off. So yeah, I'm gonna go 8.5.
8.5. Okay, Dave, what say you?
I was thinking 8.5 as well.
Great minds think alike. Okay, folks, this is Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. It's the first DLC called Cost of Hope, which came out last Thursday on Xbox. XNS, PC, and PS5. If there are no more scores in the chat, I can tell you that this got on Matt just sneaking in there with an 8 out of 10. Hey, Stray, how are you? What the fuck? Wasn't expecting to see Carly here. Didn't you?
Hey,
Hey, Elijah. How's it going, man?
it's my boss.
It's his boss. All right, boss. Could be doing that now. Yes, boss. I can tell you that this got 8.5 out of 10.
Yes, get in.
Carlton is 3 for 4. There you go. Dave is 2 for 4, and the following people. So we're going to give a shout out to Carlton. If you're not following Carlton, go follow him right now. There's going to be a link. And also get your tickets for the Cardiff meetup. The link is there at the top of the chat, and there will be a link appearing very shortly. Dave, we will come back to as well. But the following people got it right. Let's hammer through all these. Congratulations to, as I scroll up, Hannah, Brian from the UK Gaming Network, Kindred. Fucking hell, Kindred's 4 for 4 now, I think. Danker, well done. I think that's it. Not as many. Got it right. Quite a few people were divided on this one. Moonchild says, can confirm Cardiff Meet is top notch. Get your tickets now, you beautiful, beautiful people. You need a leaderboard, like the star and reasonably priced car. Carlton would be top. Hannah is 4 for 4 as well. So we got 2 people that are 4 for 4. That's bloody
Fair
good.
play.
Nice. Okay, well, Dave is now 2 for 4. Dave, how would you like your second shout out, sir?
You can do some spinning on your chair, mate.
Beautiful. Wide breaker tradition that's lasted for nearly. We've been doing this show nearly 6 years in October. Can you believe it? And this
Bloody
same
hell.
shit. Here we go.
That chair still hasn't broken.
Yeah, you watch it. Fucking breaks now as you say that. In 3, in 2, in 1.
Very nice.
Just waiting for the chuck
Are your
up.
shorts still intact?
I cannot.
Yeah, that was the shortest time.
The shorts are fine, but I cannot focus on anything right now. It's just all going like that. So there you go. Well done to Dave for getting that right as well. Hell, give me a couple of seconds. Now I can read the chat. There you go. What was the score? 8.5, Chloe. 8.5. You got it right, so you get a shout out. Because I'm sure you said 8.5. So there you go. Moving on to some more gaming news. GTA 6, you would have heard this last week. GTA 6 gameplay was leaked along with the full map. So obviously we can't show you that because we'll get closed down. But we can talk about it. So there was a big cyber leak. And this was the interesting thing. So it was leaked by a group who basically were campaigning about in-game currency in games and things where you buy a game, then you have to pay out a lot more to continue playing the game. So they basically leaked and threatened Rockstar and Take-Two and said, if you don't abide by our terms, which we don't actually know what the terms are just yet, then more of this will happen. So the full map went out and the map looks insane. Like the world is the biggest they've ever done, which you'd kind of expect for GTA 6. And then we saw that there was a shot of Jason, one of the main characters, getting into a fight with cops, and that the 6-star rated system has come back. So now you can get like the blooming Air Force and Army turning up to basically run you over with a tank and kill you. So not just police and SWAT teams. And there was a clip of Jason playing basketball, which is a mini game that has returned also. What's interesting is in 2 days, we get the Netflix sort of, I don't know what you would call it, a first look is what they're calling it, where we get to see some more gameplay, more in-depth things. 6 hours after that has been broadcast on Netflix, it goes out to YouTube and all major channels. So IGN, GameSpot, all them lot are going to have it as well. So if you haven't got Netflix, don't worry. 6 hours later, you can go and watch it. Here's the funny thing. This company that are trying to say, stop putting in-game currency into games that make you pay out more, that you have to buy this, we're basically saying, if you want to support us, you can buy our Bitcoin. I was kind of defeats the object there, really, doesn't it? So I thought that was a bit weird. But literally, also, after this happened last week, Take-Two were like, right, we're not going to let these leaks happen. We are basically taking action. And as of yesterday and over the weekend, they are basically going to file subpoenas in America in federal court because they have basically headed towards Discord and Microsoft, because they believe this is where some of the leaks came from originally, and said, you need to hand over the details of these people so that we can identify them, because we are going to slap their ass in court and sue the fucking shit out of them. So they has been traced back to Discord and Microsoft, where these leaks come from, and Take-Two are not lying down on this, because some people are saying, well, Rockstar aren't going to do anything now because we're so close. Oh, yes, they fucking are. They're going to become the new Nintendo, where if you do wrong by them, you are going to fucking pay for it. That seems to be the way.
They sent a kid off to, what's it called? A mental institution. The last one to hack them.
Yeah.
They sent him off to a mental institution over it.
Yeah.
That's like, they don't mess about. But at the same time, I don't think the leaks are as big as what people are making out to be.
No.
I think...
we were talking about like 8 seconds of clips, if that, from the
They're not going to do any damage to the game.
No,
no one's going to be cancelling their pre-orders over it, I'm sure.
Exactly. You've not got the main characters. They're trying to say that they've played the full game as well. A lot of the supposed leaks that I've seen so far have been AI-generated content. Hell of a lot of it. So it's a bit of a, have you really got anything there? Or at the same time, is this really a leak and not a really well-done marketing ploy by Rockstar? Because like we were on about earlier, you've got Gamescom at the moment, right?
Yeah.
And to play 3 minutes of content on that, look at about 1 million.
Yeah.
Or you could set up your own Twitter account, make up a little leak avatar, pretend a leak is going out, and everybody's all of a sudden talking about it, and we've got free advertisement on every single news network.
They get paid by Netflix to do the thing, so they've made some money off that, and then they'll slap it all over YouTube, and that's not going to cost them anything.
Yeah, and someone in the office has set up a Bitcoin account, so they've got a really big Christmas party coming up.
Yeah, they're going to be living it. Hey!
Yeah. But whoever it is, they're going to get caught. They're going to end up in some serious trouble. They may have made a little bit of wealth off the back of it, but realistically, is it going to be worth it? Oh, hell no.
Well, anything they're made off that's Bitcoin is going to be going towards lawyer fees, ain't it?
Yeah.
So they're
going to get spanked.
Yeah. Speaking of leaks, iQual's going to the toilet. He'll be right back. There you go. We'll obviously, I am going to probably watch the Netflix thing when it goes live in 2 days. Give it a look, and we'll probably talk about it on the show this time next week. So we'll let you know what you do. But yeah, people were going, we're really annoyed that it's on Netflix. I was like, but if you can't wait 6 hours, it's going to be free everywhere else. I don't know what the big deal is, but people would like
exactly.
Yeah, at least you have a free trial period anyway.
Yeah.
Sign up for a free trial.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's just an exclusivity thing. It's one of those it's like many people do it. Many places do it. You got streamers do it.
Yeah.
You sub to me, I'm going to be putting out content on this Discord earlier than I'm putting it everywhere else. Yeah. Join my Patreon. Be the first to see it a day before.
Exactly.
Members only videos on YouTube.
Yeah. I think one of the games on GameCom was doing some extended gameplay on Jacksepticeye's channel. I forget which game it is. That's coming up.
It's a benefit. It's a benefit because you're paying for a service. You're gaining that extra privilege on top because you're paying for it.
Yeah,
I'd be a bit pissed if it was a bit of a we're not gonna give you exclusive stuff. We'll take your money though.
Yeah. All right. What is content? That coming from the queen of content, Big Fuzzy Ag. Give over. Who are you trying to fool? Blue, good evening. I watched the Dovetail game direct tonight. I'm not really a train guy, but what they do is impressive to me with the train sims. Well, we did see some of that earlier today. There you go. In fact, some of those trailers for the train games were far better than some of the other shit we saw at the game from tonight. But there you go. Good to see you, Blue. Thank you for being here. Let's move on to our final 2 games. We were going to cover 8 games. I'm going to quickly breeze through these. There was 2 other games. I don't want to basically run late because Jeff Keighley fucking caused us to be late. But, it's not fair on Dave or Carlton if we run over. So 2 other games we were going to talk about. They're crazy Japanese games. One was called Over Requiems with a Z. Came out last Thursday. It's only on Switch and Switch 2. got an 8.5. We will chuck this in the Discord. It looks batshit crazy. And then this one, which is more of a graphic novel, is the best way to describe it. Came out on Thursday on PC, PS4, 5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch and Switch 2. It's called Steins Gate Reboot. That got an 8.5 out of 10 as well. So we will put those in the Discord if you want to check them out. Dax, good evening. You just got 450 Mojo Bites for a 7 stream streak. Thank you very much. Good, sir, for that. So we will move on to our next game and another game with a 2 in it. Our third game with a 2. If you like Souls likes, this is going to be right up your street because this came out on Thursday on PS5, Xbox Series X and S and PC. And this is the trailer for Mortal Shell 2. Let's have a look at this right now.
Harbinger, I do not sleep, and yet I dream through their eyes. You are a weapon, child, the last of your brood. It's time to walk the unfound path. Bring the over back to me.
There you go. Mortal Shell 2. Dave, tell us a little bit more about this one, good sir.
So a bit similar to Sinking City 2 from earlier. This is another sequel that's kind of standalone. You know, you don't have to have played Mortal Shell 1 to get anything out of this. And from what I've seen of it, it does look like a good step up from the first one. So I did try the first one. It was on Game Pass, and
I
didn't really grab me.
It was all right.
I passed the tutorial, played a little bit of the early game, didn't grab me. But this one, from what I've seen, it does look a good step up. Graphically, it looks really good, and the combat looks really good as well. It's got a good mix of close-up melee combat and range combat as well, because you got a lot of guns and stuff in there as well, from what we could see. And that looks pretty cool. And I think the monster design looks pretty good.
Yeah.
What I've been reading about the world design, whilst it is meant to be an open world game, I think it's quite a compact open world. So I think it's one of those ones where you'll find a lot of like paths and shortcuts that will lead back to areas that you've been before. So you got that sort of pretty cool interconnected world that can really make these games feel pretty good. So whilst I wasn't interested in the first one, I quite like the look of this one. So I might have a look at this at some points. And the other thing I read about it is it doesn't sound like it's quite as punishing as other Souls likes. So if anyone is interested in the genre, but doesn't want to get into like Dark Souls because of the difficulty in them, I think this one might be perhaps a good entry point because it isn't meant to be as punishing as other games in the genre. Okay, so a bit like what we were talking about last week with Beast of Reincarnation, then, because that's not too bad, which was the game we were talking about. So okay, I did play. I played the first game. I think it was on PS Plus as well, and that's where I played it. Yeah, but that was quite punishing, the first one. So they've obviously changed it up with that one. Carlton, Souls-like fan?
I'm not a player of Souls-like games purely because I'm trash at games. I'll be honest with you. I'm a yapper. I'm not a gamer. I love gaming. I'm not a good gamer. I'll caveat with that.
You're in good company then, so don't worry.
But they're tapping into the Souls-like style of games here. And you tend to find, or at least I tend to find, Souls-like games they're like making a pancake. They're either extremely good or really shit.
Yeah.
I think they're tapping into the extremely good on that side. The darkness and the depth that it had in that trailer just then. The characters designs of the enemies that you're going up against were so different in each one. It's not the same looking enemy each time. You had the larger one stuck in the chair, the one that had his whole head turned into a sword, and then you've got the woman with a mask on and the machine gun, that kind of thing. There's so much going on there. I quite like the look of this. I'm not going to play it. I'm definitely going to watch it.
Nice. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I applied to get a copy of this game. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Bit wounded because I thought, do you know what? I didn't mind the first one. I've heard good things about this one. But no. So I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to watch someone else play it. So there you go. I can't get everything. It's one of those. You get some, you don't get some. The way it is. But yeah, this does look really good. And I'm not a big fan of Souls-likes, but if it's a Souls-like where you might stand a chance, things like Liza P, things like that, I enjoyed those. So yeah, there you go. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. If you just joined us, you don't know why there's a load of numbers in the chat. We are guessing the scores that the critics have said. We're taking an average score. If you guess it correctly, you'll get a shout out in the chat. This, by the way, and we're back. Oh, we're back to normality. 40 quid on Steam.
There it
40
is.
quid on Xbox. 45 quid on PlayStation. So most expensive on PlayStation. The world is fucking fun.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Heart rate's gone down.
Yeah, that's all right. God, I thought it was a weird anomaly or something going on. Let's see what we're saying with this one. Danker, 8.5. Brian, 8.5, but not one for me. I get that. Not everyone likes Souls-likes. Souls-likes continue to be popular. 8.5, says Under Console Pod. Daxtron, 8.5. Chloe says 8. It's been a run of horror today. It has in a way. I don't know why. It's just the way it's gone. Moonchild, 8. Harper, 8. JL, 8. Kindred, 8.5. Hannah, 8.5. To give you a baseline, Mortal Shell was around 7.5. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Rock Muse, 8. This looked very good. Could have sworn the first game was half that price. Possibly was. Jenny, 8. Dave, what do you reckon?
I'm going to try an 8.5.
8.5. Okay. Carlton?
I'm pretty much in the same ballpark there, 8.5. It's going to be a gameplay first game, and then you've got quality graphics on top of it. What more do you want?
Yeah, it seems pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It's got a following now, though. It certainly has. This has got a good following, so I think this will do well. I can tell you, folks, if there is no one else going to put any scores in the chat, this is Mortal Shell 2, which came out last Thursday on Xbox, PC, and PS5. And this, on average, got 8 out of 10.
Not bad.
So not quite as good as some people are, but still a solid 8, which is great. So, Jenny, congratulations, you got it right. Rock Muse, you got it right. JL, Harper, Moonchild, Chloe. I think that's everyone. If I missed anyone, my apologies. Harper is now 2 out of 5. Chloe's 4 out of 5. Rock Muse is like, what? I got one right. Yes, you got one right. Well done. It's happened. It's happened. Damn it, my first one wrong. Kindred was doing so well. He was on that streak. Did Hannah get it right? Oh, Hannah didn't get it right. So the two people that were in the lead. Oh, so we haven't got any 5 for 5s.
Oof.
Damn. There you go, Rock Muse. You bettered. You are bettered from last week. I didn't get any last stream. And now you got 1. This is amazing. There you go. So we've got a couple of people on 4 out of 5 now. This is interesting. Congratulations to all of you who did get it right. And let's move on to our final game of the night. We've still got some news and we've got some bits and pieces coming up. But this is, again, something a little bit different. This came out on PC last Thursday. This is a bit of an interesting one, I'm going to say. I think some people are going to love this. Some people aren't. Oh, actually, I'm going to bring that up before I do this trailer. For those who we did whiz through 2 games that we did cut out tonight. The Steins Gate reboot is 45 quid, currently £40.49. It will release on Xbox alongside PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch at the end of October. So there you go. And the Over Requiems, which is on Switch and Switch 2, scoring 8.5. That is 45 quid. There you go. But that's if you're more like your Japanese kind of graphic novel kind of games and stuff. But yeah, we talk about enough of them on the show. So there you go. First sign of the apocalypse. Rock Muse got one right. We're all doomed. We are all doomed. But here's that trailer for our last game tonight. This is Theropods. Let's have a look at this. This is a bit quirky. Here we go.
Ame. Papo.
Huh?
There you go. Theropods. I like the look of this. This is just kind of... I think it's intrigued me because it's so odd in that respect. But I think a dinosaur point-and-click adventure is something we fucking well need in this day and age. So, Dave, tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, this is something that wasn't on my radar. I hadn't even heard of it until you put it in the list for tonight. But yeah, looking at it, it looks like a pretty cool point-and-click adventure game. So, set in the prehistoric world, but a bit of a sci-fi twist. You're, I think, young hunter witnesses some glowing stone falling from the sky, and then after a village gets attacked, she ends up meeting up with this character who seems to have come from space, who I think needs that stone to power his ship to get back off the planet. So the two of you got to work together to try and find it. And it looks pretty cool, and I think what they're doing with this one is, the old point-and-click adventures, you had all the verbs like walk, talk.
Yeah,
it hasn't got anything of that. It's all meant to be a wordless game, so it's all with do stuff with gestures instead. So it certainly sounds quite interesting. I do like the art style. Always a sucker for the pixel art style of graphics. So definitely intrigued by this one. It's really cool.
It's funny. This was on my radar because I got sent quite a lot of press releases, but I'm gonna say this: whoever did the press releases didn't do a very good job, because I deleted about 8 emails about this game because it was the most boring press releases I read. And if they sent me that fucking trailer with the press release, I'd have been like, I want to get a copy of this game, but it's been and gone now, and I can't get one. But what people work on your press releases, because that looked fucking brilliant. There you go. Only now am I interested in it after seeing that trailer. It'd be cool. Carlton, your thoughts on this, because it's something a bit different.
That looked fun. It's quirky. It's different. It's new. I say it's new. It's going into the vein of Dave the Diver, which was another one which did incredible. They tried something different. They tried pushing a different style out there to try and bring in a different audience. And I don't think I can say different anymore without making the word different sound silly. But all in all, generally that looked fun. It looked good. It looked as if they had a very good story built into it, with the sound dynamics they had going on with the different characters, just the whole way that it played out. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I'm looking forward to even trying to get my hands on it to play it.
I think either Keymailer or Press Engine, I think, were the people who were sending me the press releases. So yeah, you probably still can. So go for it. But whoever wrote the press releases, Jesus Christ, do a better job with that.
There's a few of those out there.
I hardly had any images. It had the logo, and it was just reams of text. And when I get press releases like that, I'm just like, nah, sorry, not even going to consider it for the show. And it was only because something else cropped up that I was like, all right, go on, I'll chuck it in. I'm glad I did now, because when I got the trailer, I was like, oh shit, it looks decent. So there you go, folks. Let's see what people are saying. scores-wise, get your scores in. This is the last game of the night. This is normally 16 quid, but until the 3rd of September, it's £12.79. So there you go. Go check it out. Let's see what people are saying. Big Fuzzy Yak, 6.5. Oh, not liking it. Rock News, 6. Okay. People not Brian, 8. Chloe, 7.5. Danka, 8. Harper, 8.5. Hannah, 8. Kindred, 7. On the console podcast. Okay, so we got really different things here. Matt says, going to shoot. Great stream. See you tomorrow. Thank you, mate. I am on at 6 o'clock with more Gamescom coverage from 6 o'clock, mate. So I'll see you then. Big Fuzzy Panda, 7. Scars, 7. Votes are everywhere. Yeah, this is really varied. Really varied. Carlton, I'll start with you for this last one. What do you reckon?
So, I would have ended up hazarding a guess towards something heavier, like a 9, purely because of how extraordinarily different this game is compared to what all the others are, and how much effort has gone into how it looks. However, I've never heard of the game. You even mentioned how the press release was a little bit... So somebody in the background hasn't done really a good job on pushing it to get it up to a 9. I'm going to go 8.
Okay.
I'm going to say that, yeah, I think the gameplay is going to be great. I think the story is going to be great. I think it's just been let down by it's not out there enough.
Yeah, not enough people know about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jenny, an 8. Dave, last one for you. What say you?
I'll try a 7.5.
Going for a 7.5. Okay. Folks, this is Theropods, which came out last Thursday on PC. There are any more scores in the chat? Get them in now, because I can tell you that this, despite its shitty press releases, did get an 8 out of 10.
Because of his shitty press releases. It could have been a 9.
Could have been 9. But for the purpose of tonight, that'll just do. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you so much. We'll get a shout out for Carlton. Again, I'm going to say, if you're not following Carlton, why the fuck not? Go follow him. Guy's an absolute legend. And there is the link to the Cardiff meetups, which takes place at the end of September. More details to be announced. Tickets are only a tenner. Go do it. I want to say congratulations to the following people as well. Jenny, you got it right as well. Scrolling up under console podcast, you got it right. Congratulations. Hannah, back on track, getting it right there. Danka as well. Well done. You got it. Brian from the UK Gaming Network. Well done. And I think that's everyone. So you're all getting shout outs. There you go for that. Congratulations. And while those shout outs are doing, we're going to cover the last news story of the night, which is From Software. So, a couple of people have been saying it's interesting how From Software, known for obviously Souls-like games, and we were just talking about a Souls-like game earlier, have gone from single-player experiences with things like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, etc., into multiplayer games. So obviously we got the Elden Ring Night Rain, which came out last year, which I know you played a lot of, Dave. Obviously, multiplayer experience. And then we are getting the Switch 2 exclusive Duskbloods, which also has a lot of multiplayer elements in it as well. So a lot of people were saying, well, does that mean you're leaving the single player game genre behind? And they said they never actually planned to do multiplayer games. It was just the way it kind of fell. And it's kind of funny how 2 games kind of fell back to back. But they're getting to get back into it, and the next project will be a single-player experience. So they're not turning their back on this. It's not something that multiplayer is not something that they're always going to focus on. So fans have been rejoicing about the fact that this is, because they're a bit worried that, multiplayer experience might not be good. I'll be interested to see how the Duskbloods pans out for Switch 2. I do want to try and give that a go when it comes out. I will probably be absolute arse at it. I'm not going to lie, because any From Software games, I am total trash. But it would be good to see how this pans out as a Switch 2 exclusive. Dave, I know you've played a lot of From Software games. Are you happy that they're kind of just experimenting a bit and they're going to stick with their guns on this? Or
yeah, it's good. It's good to see them experimenting a bit, because the multiplayer stuff, it's interesting. I did play a bit of Night Rain, but I wasn't particularly good at that. It moves along a bit too fast a pace for me. I preferred it, a bit slower as you get the single player games.
Yeah.
The Dustblood seems interesting though. I did play a bit of that on the weekend because I had their closed beta on the weekend. That seems interesting. Didn't play enough to really form a proper opinion of it, but definitely seems like a good idea for a multiplayer game. So looking forward to more of that. But their sort of bread and butter really is the single player stuff like your Elden Rings, your Dark Souls, Bloodborns, those sorts of games. They're just so well put together. The world design, especially in those, is just brilliant. I absolutely love the world design of Elden Ring. It was just great fun exploring the maps, finding all the hidden stuff that's around there, trying to figure out how to fight all the creatures that you came across. Finding all these cool weapons and armor sets around the place. They're just fantastic games. So more single player games from them is definitely welcome. Yeah. But I'd say the multiplayer stuff is interesting. It's a bit different than the normal stuff you get.
Yeah, that's true. And you tend to find that they do better in that route because some of the multiplayer games we've got, and we've mentioned this with the Gamescom stuff. Oh, another game that's like an extraction shooter, which will come and go in the space of a year. Their stuff seems to still stick. Do you know what I mean? People are still playing Night Rain. It's a year and a couple of months old now, Night Rain, because big sponsors at TwitchCon, wasn't it, last year? So people are doing a lot of that, and they're still. So it's all good. Carlton, I know you said you're not really a big Souls-like person, but the fact that they're sticking to their guns and doing what works well, it's good for.
Absolutely agree with it. I think strategically what they've done so far has been very good moves on From Software's side in terms of exploring multiplayer. So they're keeping themselves fresh on different mechanics that's out there that they can include into their games, and not just in the multiplayer games. They can bring these into the single players as well. So where you've got on Elden Ring, you can bring in you can bring a friend in to help you out when you're stuck on a hard boss or something. These multiplayer games help solidify the skills their development team have to work on it, and then also including releasing a Switch 2 only variant, which is also multiplayer. Big brain moves. Switch 2 is very much a multiplayer console. A lot of the games on there are designed to play with your friends, to play online, whether it's LAN or online.
Yeah,
I feel like they're making good moves, and to turn around and say, we are going to be sticking to our single player as well. It's great to have a company like that actually being clear with their audience, and setting a right expectation. It's a good behavior for a company like that to have, unlike a lot of the others that we're experiencing at the moment.
Yeah, we've seen some that are, I won't go down that rabbit hole, but there's oh, hi, we thought you'd like this because it's connected to a game that you play, but it's going to be nothing like this game that you play because it's going to be a multiplayer world 6 months later. We've cancelled the multiplayer game. That's been the general story of the gist of that. But there we go. We will see how the Dustbloods pans out when it's due for release. Is that with September or October? I actually forgot when this was.
I don't think it's got a set date yet.
It's just, but it is supposed to be this year, though, isn't it?
I believe it's meant to be this year.
Whether we get
it will be, who knows?
They'll be on the cosh when it comes to Nintendo, because it is literally, you have to release perfect first time. There's no such thing as first day patch with them.
So I do wonder whether that might get pushed back, but we'll see. We'll see. There you go. Kindred says, it's like crotch scratching simulator for Borderlands 2 or Payday 2. Yes, believe it or not, he got recommended a game. He says, seeing that you play Borderlands 2 and Payday 2, here's another game you may like. Crotch scratching simulator. Gotta love Steam. Gotta love Steam.
Steam do send some wild ones.
I know, yeah. Dear oh dear. Moving on to our final bit of the show. This is where we look at different game charts from the week. This week we are looking at the Xbox retail charts. I'm kind of a bit like, what the fuck is going on here with this one? So last week, because we did Timeless, we looked at 3 weeks of just overall UK charts, and it was very up and down. New games came in the chart, new games came out. Some staples in there like 007 First Light and stuff doing very well, which has now shifted more than 4 million copies. So it's doing good. Probably the second biggest selling game of the year at the moment. next to Resident Evil Requiem, but I've got a feeling that GTA 6 is going to blow both them out of the water. So I might have to settle for second and third. But we're going to look at the Xbox retail charts, and boy, is this a weird one. Because here we go with this one. Because at number 10, down 4 places, is Halo Campaign Evolved. At 9, a re-entry, Peppa Pig World Adventures. At 8, down 1 place, Forza Horizon 6. At 7, down 4 places, Monster Hunter Wilds. At number 6, a re-entry is Battlefield 6. At number 5, down 1 place, is 007 First Light. Was last week's number 1 in the Xbox chart, but down 3 places. At number 4 is Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Down 1 place to number 3 is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. At 2, a re-entry, EA Sports FC 26. And up 4 places is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Yeah.
Must be a sailor.
There was. And because of that, EA Sports FC 26 is on sale. And because it's the coming start of the new football season and FC 27 isn't quite out, that's gone back in the charts. Lego Star Wars has gone up. Battlefield 6 has gone back in as well. And fucking Peppa Pig has come back in the charts.
Big up the Peppa Pig, I say. Bloody hell.
If you think that's odd, if you look at the Xbox One charts, which I'm not going to go into, the first Peppa Pig game shot in at number 2. Summer Holidays, probably. Yes, possibly.
That's a good shout, yeah.
Yeah. Skywalker came out in 2022, I know, and that's gone rocketed back up there. So the only real sort of new games is Halo Campaign Evolved, look like it's already on its way out, and it's been about out for a month. Forza Horizon 6 sticking there, Monster Hunter Wilds sticking there, 007 First Light, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync doing well, and Hell Let Loose Vietnam doing all right. But bit of an oddity. And yes, Peppa Pig is easy game score, so that's why. It is. Both of them are easy game score. I know.
Halo, I'm not surprised at.
Yeah, it didn't do as well as people hoped. It's
like, okay, well done. They remastered the game. They included no online.
Yeah, exactly. And another company was working. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Another company was working on an online game that was going to be separate for it. Got cancelled. And I know. I don't think he's still here, but Dave Housen, if he was still in here in the chat, is a massive Halo fan. And even he said he sat down, played it, and went, yeah, it was all right. So he felt it was a bit of a letdown. So there you go. I thought it was all right. I don't like Halo. I fucking hate Halo, but I played it. It was all right.
Enjoyed it. I'm a huge Halo fan of the universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the same as what we've already had.
And as Dave pointed out when we talked about this in depth a couple of weeks ago, the new chapters they added didn't really add much to it and seemed very detached.
The new chapters, don't even get me started on those.
They're a side.
Yeah.
There's certain people out there who I feel like should be like, swishing their mouth with bleach or something at this point for making those chapters. They were very poorly written. They need to keep their hands off original Halo content.
Yeah. It's like you'd think, oh, this could have been DLC for something further down the line, like after Halo.
Yeah.
When the characters were actually good mates.
Yeah.
Did AI write it? Possibly, maybe. That would explain a lot. There you go. Icar says, online Peppa Pig, I'm not going to put it past them. I reckon the third game will be a multiplayer game that will probably get cancelled by Xbox.
Nah, Battle Royale Peppa Pig. Let's go. We're dropping in, boys. You got the Arthur skin, the SpongeBob skin.
Let's get some bacon. Go.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, folks, that is the end of our show. There you go. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Bluey with an AK. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. That's what we're talking about. Thank you so much to our wonderful guest, wonderful Carlton. Could we get another shout out for Carlton? Thank you so much. First time on the show. You've been absolutely awesome, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It's so good. So good. I've had a good fucking laugh on this one. I'm not going to lie. So it's good to have you here, mate. As always, the fountain of all knowledge, the one and only Dave, Mr. David Jones. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, mate.
There you go. We will be back next week with the show. Our guest is one of our hosts for one of the panels at Timeless. We've got the wonderful Letitia Lemon on the show. She will be here. Wonderful host for many things like MCM and MegaCon, and also a wee little thing we like to call Timeless. There you go. Wait, what? Carlton and Mag? Yes, Queeky.
Hi, Queek.
We're here together. It's finally happened. It's a thing. You know, we made it happen. We made it happen. Again, thank you to everyone who's tuned in for tonight. Thank you for all the mods for keeping on top of the scores and getting all the shout outs done. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I am back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Covering all the future game show stuff from Gamescom. We've got the main future game show, the future game show live. It's pre-recorded from Gamescom, and then the retro game show we are covering. And Thursday, we are going to do Awesome Indies at 7 p.m. and then jumping into another brand new game, which we will talk about on next week's show, the Plague Tale Legacy game, which I'm really looking forward to, which is like a prequel to Plague Tale. So we're going to be playing that on Thursday. There you go. Now Dave only needs to grow a schmezzy moustache and the circle is complete. Possibly. Who knows, for November it'll happen. But knowing us, Carlton and me probably shaves ours off and he'll grow one and it'll just fuck up the system.
Oh, don't tempt me. I'm already at the edge of just getting rid of it.
This is going Thursday. I've had enough. It's gone. There you go. Was sad I couldn't make Timeless this time, but I was halfway up a mountain in Spain watching an eclipse. So probably understandable. Well, that sounds good, because if you'd come to Liverpool and watch Timeless, it was behind a building that was blocking the view.
Oh, no.
I'm not joking. It was. We all stood outside of arcades. It was fucking stuck behind us.
Rough.
So there you go. We are going to do a raid. Let's see who's on. God, Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot of people on. So let's try and do this quickly. Is there anyone that you know that you might want to?
We can keep it within the organisers.
Yeah, can we? Is Nath on, is he? Or
well, not Shaky's on.
Oh, Shaky's on. So, yeah, because they've got their Midlands meet.
Like 2 weeks?
2 weeks time.
Something like that, yeah. I'm going to that one.
Yeah, I was.
But it's a drive up and drive back.
I'm not now. Something's come up and I've got to do something at an event that I'm not allowed to talk about. So I did send him an apology. I had to an RSVP, but I wanted to go.
I'm going to tell him that we were calling him names and everything on this stream. We were coming up with ideas as to why you're not going to go.
Yeah, absolutely shitting on there. Sorry. I feel bad. I really wanted to be there for it, and then this thing's come up and I've gone.
Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Stupid not to take it. So
yeah.
There you go. It's how I make a fucking living talking shite at events. So I might as well carry on. That's the way it means to go. All right, let's do this. Shaky's on. What is Shaky playing? Let's have a look. He is playing
Subnautica Below Zero.
Okay. That's not. Is that's the new one though, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not the new one. Is that the one that's in the ice thing?
I believe so, yeah. I think that was like the DLC to the first one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Let's go raid Shaky. Press that button. Talking shite. You know me too well, Kindred. There we go. Is that working? Has that raid started? He says. Yes! There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much. So all that leaves for me to say is, wherever you are in the world, have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening. I shall see you back at 6 o'clock tomorrow for more Gamescom, probably mildly average coverage. Let's hope we do get some good stuff. And we'll just all wave at the camera idiotically, and then I'll press a button and we'll all disappear. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Oh, fuck it. Bye.